Editor's note: Oona Hanson is a parent coach in private practice and family counselor at Equip, an eating disorder treatment program. She specializes in supporting parents to raise children who have a healthy relationship with food and their bodies. CNN. Children at all grade levels are taught nutrition concepts aimed at improving health. But I think these well-intentioned lessons can backfire, harming children's eating habits and overall well-being. Nutrition classes, which are largely guided by state education standards, can be damaging because they inadvertently convey the same messages as an eating disorder: cutting out certain foods, limiting calories, and fearing weight gain. In my work supporting parents and guardians of children with eating disorders, the process of navigating school nutrition units can be particularly anxiety-provoking. When requesting exemptions or alternative assignments for their children, the families I speak with rightfully wonder whether it is safe for any student to participate in such classroom activities. Most teachers don't realize that teaching nutrition lessons can be leading an expedition into a minefield. According to Zoë Bisbing, an eating disorder therapist in New York City, not every student will be harmed by this type of assignment, but an educator has no way of knowing who may be at risk. Bisbing added that while some students might get something useful out of the material or not think twice about it after class, for some kids, nutrition lessons can be explosive and trigger an eating disorder. Well-intentioned lessons lead to black and white thinking, which leads to disordered behavior around eating, said Nicole Cruz, a registered dietitian in Agoura Hills, California. A key challenge for teachers is the gap between the subtle, highly individual aspects of nutrition and its place in children's brain development. While teaching about food may seem simple, nutrition is actually quite complex, and kids are concrete thinkers, Cruz said. Asking students to focus on nutritional details or categorize foods rarely means that they will change their meals in ways that are beneficial. When we give kids too much nutritional information, it really unplugs them from their body cues and allows them to listen to their internal signals. Cruz added, school lessons that focus on abstract categories like, sometimes foods, can be especially difficult for children to understand. Children may fear eating too much of the sometime food, and conclude that they should never eat it. Trying to please the teacher can lead them down a rabbit hole of cutting out more and more foods or eating those foods and then feeling guilty, Cruz said. In contrast, he noted, some students hear guidance about eating healthy and then rebel against this by avoiding recommended foods and seeking out foods labeled as bad. Teaching nutrition to preteens and teenagers is especially risky. Research shows that many of our children already